Hey everybody, Megan Capri here with our first fast break of 2023. And yes, you better believe we are still soaking up every last bit of the holiday season over here. On our show today, we'll hear more from Marquette's Chloe Marotta. We'll also talk a little UConn as the Huskies continue to get pieces back to their puzzle. But first, we start in Queens, where St. John's is 13-0 on the season, tying their longest ever win streak, and that includes a 4-0 start in conference play. Head coach Joe Tartamella said what his group has been able to do this season is special. They're ranked 25th in the nation for the second straight week, and he said his group has breathed life into everything that they do. The Johnnies do have a tough task ahead of them this week on Wednesday night when they go up against a hot Pirates team where Seton Hall has won 9 of their last 10 games. And you know who else has been pretty hot this season? DePaul's Anissa Morrow. She is Big East Player of the Week, and rightfully so. In a 1-1 week for the Blue Demons, the sophomore averaged 31 points and 14.5 rebounds per game. She's in the top 5 in scoring nationally, and get this, she's not the only Big East player. She is in the top 5 alongside Villanova's Maddie Siegrist, who is the top scorer in the nation. Turning to UConn, where earlier this week it was announced that Caroline Ducharme will miss the next 2 weeks as she goes through concussion protocol. However, there is some good news to come out of Storrs. Aubrey Griffin is expected to be back in the lineup, and head coach Gino Auriemma said AZ Fudd is getting close. Now on to Marquette, where Chloe Marotta has been a force under the glass all season, leading her team in rebounds. And she also leads her team off the court in plenty of other ways. We learned a little bit more about the senior forward for the Golden Eagles. Check it out.
It is great to be walking and talking today with Chloe Marotta, the Marquette fifth-year senior. Chloe, you're back here with the Golden Eagles for another run at it. Why has this place been home for you, and what makes it so special?
I would say, as you can see, it's a beautiful place, but I think also the people. I think every single day you run into some person that's going to say hi to you, that's going to welcome you. But then also the people just within basketball as well, my coaches, my teammates. That's why I always wanted to come back. I could play here forever because of them. So,
what made you fall in love with the game?
So I would say definitely my family. My dad played, and my brother played, and my sister played. Always mention the sisters. They don't get enough credit for it. But I think, I just played since a young age with one-on-one in the backyard, and it always got me fired up, and I love the competitiveness.
Yeah, your brother played here at Marquette. Your dad obviously played here as well, and I know for you, number 52, how much that means. Tell me about wearing that number and the pride that you have for it.
Yeah, when I had a chance to wear number 52 at Marquette, I was like, man, this is going to be special, just to represent my family every single day. And I've got to make it a little bit of my own in these last 5 years, which has been awesome. But every day just to remember, my why I'm out there, what I'm doing it for, and so it's awesome.
You do all the little things and then some for your team. It seems like anytime there's a 50-50 ball, anytime there's a key rebound throughout your career, Chloe Marotta, I find myself saying it courtside, Chloe Marotta does it again, makes that play. Where's that knack come from, and how much do you value being that to your team?
Yeah, I think every single time I have to step on the court, I got to think, what does my team need? And we know from Marquette, Coach Duffy preaches it, the assistants preach it every single day, that the little things are going to win us the games. And so if I can do that for my team, if I can do the little things to win the game, I'm willing to every single time.
What's this version of the Golden Eagles going to be? What do you need to be this season in your mind to end up being successful?
I think, we're always a great defensive team, and we're going to need to come out and play a lot of great defense. It's a great Big East Conference this year and last year as well, but we're going to have to come out and really compete in that aspect. Offensively, I think you're going to see a lot of versatility, a lot of different ways to score, a lot of guard work, and then also getting into the post a little bit more, but it's going to be a great year.
What's your message to Marquette Nation?
Come out, see our game, support us. Man, we got a great team this year. You guys are going to be really excited to watch, and we need you, so come out.
Chloe, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Marquette has a little bit of a rivalry game tonight as they play DePaul at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That is one of 4 games on the BEDN tonight. Tipping off the night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, it is St. John's and Seton Hall. Also at 7, Creighton hosts Providence and Georgetown visits Villanova. Be sure you're following us on Twitter at Big East WBB for all of the highlights and the most up-to-date action. That'll do it for us today, the first episode of Fast Break in 2023. And guess what? We're less than 60 days away from the Big East Women's Basketball Tournament at Mohegan Sun Arena. It's game time. We'll see you next week.